Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this.
Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Ready to go? Victor Scott now at the plate. And we're off and rolling here in D.C. Trying to bunt his way on. Bebas. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Wynn getting to start at shortstop. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. The 0-1. Here goes the runner. And a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Man at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Scott up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. You're in game one of this 3-game set. And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Alec Burleson swings through it for strike 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
On the ground right side, Bebos over to first, and that will end the inning. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
Ball 1.
Sliced hard but foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This one in the air, center field. Wynn takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That
That's
one way
ball.
inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Line drive. That one outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. Second inning set to go. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. On the ground out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning, Brady House digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting six, designated hitter, Jose Tena.
That one ripped but foul. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Andres Chaparro will hit next.
Nope, outside. Hey! Ball two.
No score here in the second. The next
Ball
offering
three.
misses. 3 balls and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, left fielder, number 39.
The 0-1. Up the middle. What a stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he lays down a bunt. The flip, not in time. That's a bunt single.
Up next for the Cardinals, Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Sends it to first. That's the inning. Home half of the third coming up. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jorbit Bebos digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, and that one.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
Next offering in there for a strike. Yeah, the count even at 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. The Nats with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Nope. Outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
this
That's ball
situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there.
That ball's
and that is foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Flied to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening.
That's a ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 1 out, bases full. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Two. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Ford, the runner at third. Wood over at second. Lyle at first. 1 gone. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Ball.
Strike 1.
That's ball 2.
Bases loaded. 1 away. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the tag on him. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. Back here in Nationals Park. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Stays alive. The Cardinals trailing by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when he definitely should have laid off.
Oh, that's just out.
Weatherholt takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Rip to third. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Jose Tena. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Foul ball. The count 2-1. Foul ball there. And downstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Good job to fight that one off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Goes down looking. Chaparro in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's outside. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Jorbit Bibas. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Substitution now at first base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Nathan Church, getting some more speed on the bases.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Runner on the go.
Outside, that's
pitch
a ball.
misses. Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late with the swing there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings through him for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ground ball, left side. Slings it across, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Harry Ford. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Hammer, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. Just missing there. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. There's one.
Got him. That's an out.
Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat, ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Yeah.
Runner on the go. And right back to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Next to hit, Victor Scott. Bunting for a hit. Bebus flips it,
Safe.
but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Mason Wynn.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball inside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. That misses
that's
the
off the
zone,
plate.
and the count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard, representing the tying run.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Runners on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal.
Pretty close play right there at third, but a textbook head-first slide. Reached for the bag with his left hand from the outfield side of the base, and it was just enough to allow him to get in there safely.
Two on, 1 out. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Gus Varley getting ready to go. Cosgrove getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Manager out of the dugout. Gus Varley into the game.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. The 2-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two on the way.
Motion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Dylan Cruz.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Ball.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. There's a swing and a drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
Manager out of the new pitcher for the Cardinals, Andre Palante.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Tena. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. The run scores from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
3-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now up for Washington, Jorby Bebos.
Ball 1.
Weatherholt. Acrobatic throw for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. Back here in Nationals Park. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. Here's a chopper to short. Abrams to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Varland, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. He goes down looking. Nothing doing there. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's your 1. He swings and fouls one off. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. Takes it in for the out. And now the right fielder, James Wood. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Right there for a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
On the ground, Weatherholt whips it to
Got
first.
him.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound. Start the 8th, Tom Cosgrove. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Swing and a miss as he was late. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Clayton Beeter, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 down.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. 1 out, man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. The 1-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one fouled hard the other way. Man at second. In the dirt. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. And that is out of play. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
Safe at second with a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The relay safe, and they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now up for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Substitution being made at first. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Joshua Baez, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. There goes the runner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And it stays fair. Around second, on his way to third. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard.
Pinch hitter coming on, Yoan Moncada.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The Cards with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. They're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. On to the bottom of the 8th. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Ball. Down.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That just
that pitch
misses.
is up.
3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one to first. Jordan steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
For the Nationals, center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ball 1.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. 0 for 3. A fly out of ground. Runner on the go.
Nope. Ball
Pitch
1.
is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Next offering upstairs. 1 out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball for a strike. Here. And the 3-1. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Out towards right center field. Scott on the move to the gap. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Blaze Jordan now at the plate. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball. Next pitch is outside. And a big swing and a miss.
That's so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Catcher, Pedro Hahn.
There's the strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cardinals now with just one out remaining. Here's the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in and get a big.
Without a song. It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. And the Joes of Maricopa